Hey guys, got a, 15-minute game up on the board. My opponent's rated just over 1100, but he's higher rated than me right now because I've just woken up and I haven't had this. So I'm actually 1000 right now, and there's 500 rating points in this cup here. So we're playing the Vienna. Why not? I'm wondering whether... And let me know what you think of this idea in the comments. If I want to keep improving at chess, I'm going to need to, for my personal development, I'm going to need to explore certain openings deeper. You get lots of grandmasters who say, I've played the French defence for my entire career, or I've always played the Dutch, or I've always played this. He's played the right move here. And now knight takes, and I'm going to play queen f3. That's the difference, right? The Paulson attack. If knight takes, I capture with the b pawn. I think that's about all I know at this point. Okay, so how long is he taking? 13, 23, 5. Seems kosher. Yeah, so back to the story. I'm thinking that if I'm going to continue to improve and get stronger and climb the rankings, I probably need to get quite intimate and deep with certain openings, like maybe the Vienna, the French, whatever it is, and also standard responses to, oh hello, that's an interesting one. So that's what I'm thinking, that, I think the idea of me jumping around lots of different opening ideas is a bit silly. So I'm going to ignore the threat because I've got a greater threat of checkmate. So I've developed my bishop with the threat of mate, and he's going to have to do something about that. Maybe push his pawn, I don't know. I've only got one attacker on there, but that would bring his queen out, which we don't necessarily need right now. I think taking the bishop, maybe, open up the king, throw in a check. He's not got any pawn there, he's going to have to play this. I'd love to be able to capture this pawn somehow. So that's my proposal, is that if you follow my channel, it's going to be a Vienna, French, whatever channel, And if I fall out with an opening and want to do something else, then maybe I'll do something else, But I know that a lot of people that follow this channel like the Vienna, I mean, I'm here to inspire you to enjoy your chess and so on and so forth. So queen here, he's going to push his pawn. Doesn't really help me. Oh, I've got this as well, though. We like that, precious. We do, my love. We likes this. Okay. So I'm sure this is a completely new line for me. I've not seen this before. Okay, my queen isn't under threat, and he's now blocked off his own queens, and now I can capture on there. Big win, big win. So this will be an interesting one to analyse and update my notes. And then I'll be a stronger Vienna player, and then I'll be able to help you be a stronger Vienna player if you want to be a stronger Vienna player. And also, my own personal chess journey should be an exploration into finding the types of the style that I want to play. So I know I like these kind of open, quite aggressive styles of games, so why not keep doing that? Okay, he's definitely going to want to castle there and get his rook onto the semi-open file. If he does that, I can't castle and get mine on, so I might have to bring my knight out now. Seems to make sense. He castles, then I can castle, and we've got a face-off with the rooks. All good stuff. Right, I'm going to castle. He has a dark squared bishop, so I'm thinking I might play c3, maybe d3, open up my bishop to to come over this way. The queen's going to come back, try and team up with the knight somehow. So my big advantage is, look, pew, 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 pew. His pawns are all over the place. He hasn't developed his queen. His knight and his bishop are not fantastic. This is a strongish piece. This knight is not good at all because it can't go there, there, or there. So now we've castled. Now you need to think about the middle game. And what is the middle game? The middle game is, how am I going to beat this guy? Obviously, if you get the opportunity for a checkmate in the opening, take it. If there is a winning attack, you know, fool's mate or scholar's mate or whatever, take it. Fried liver. Oh, fried liver's not a mating attack. Okay, now. It's coming at me in the centre. I go there, he takes, I take, I maintain my centre. I think that seems very sensible. I'm thinking just queen here, just consolidate. I have to get my bishop off the back rank. That may even be an idea. Kind of pin this pawn and threaten just to exchange. 2 pawns up, and look where they are as well. So these guys are matched off. These are matched. These are matched in a way. And these, so look, these 2 guys here are my 2 extra pawns, right in the middle of the board. So all I need to do is do some trading in the middle of the board, and I should have 2 extra pawns coming out of it if it's equal trades. And that is a way to, it's a way to win the game. Okay, so he wants to move his knight, he wants to improve his knight. So how about d3 now, taking away this square? He might stick his knight there, but that's not too much of a threat. And if I've played d3 as well, look, my bishop's now covering all these squares. So if the knight does come here, he can't really go, well, he can't go there or there at all. He could now attack this pawn though. Knight here attacks this. I just push it again. Push it again. If I push it, it comes in here. Or bishop d2, defends the pawn, connects the rooks. I like doing 2 things at once. I know, it's not very typical for a bloke, but in chess it's a good idea. Okay, well, what did we say? Trading off pawns in the middle of the board is only good for me. Don't mind if I do. Okay. First thing, I'm always checking that my queen's got some kind of escape routes here. She should be alright. Bishop's guarding these. Always good to remember this structure. But if you've got bishop or a queen and it's in line with a knight 3 squares away, it's covering all of the knight's advanced squares. When I figured that out, it was one of those moments. That was good. Right, so this is my strength here. This is the imbalance in my favour. That pawn's not defended. So, Operation E6. Queen there attacks it. No, you don't. Now I'm attacking 2 pawns. Ha ha! 1, 2, bing, bing. Now what are you going to do? Always try to anticipate what your opponent wants to do and frustrate his ideas. Don't see. I just said I just drew that arrow, right? I wanted to go here so I could attack that, and he's just said, "I'll tell you what. Why don't you move your queen?" I'm like, "Don't mind if I do." Okay, good move. Queen defends both. Now, trading rooks is a thought. Trading bishops is a thought. But my bishop's kind of doing a job there. It's keeping that knight out of the way. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that I can see. Now the queen is tied to the defense of that and the defense of that. This is one of the good things about attacking. If you can attack your opponent with, you know, there's this saying in chess that the threat is often more powerful than the execution, yeah? So my threat against these two pawns makes my opponent have to do something, and that's tying down the queen. My queen, however, has more freedom and mobility. Okay, so my bishop's guarding these squares. So 15-minute game. He's down to 8 minutes 10. This is Steve-O. Huh. So if we trade, he's got knight in, attacks the queen. Meh. If he takes, I can recapture with the knight, yeah? So the knight can't move right now. The bishop, I could just trade off, or is he? He's not going to take with the rook, is he? He takes, I take, then all the rooks are facing off against each other, which is pretty cool. So there's going to be some rook, loss of rook anyway. What I really want to do is take that pawn, so I want to try and encourage the queen to move somehow. I don't know how. I thought about this move, but then that drops the bishop. Let's trade off. Sod it. If knight takes, I've got a3. Oh, if knight takes, it's hitting that. Oh no, queen's defending. Defended, defended. Okay. So a3 looks fine. That would be an error. So I played that move quickly to try and maybe get my opponent to think, ah, you blundered. You moved too fast. Okay, and now we have won ourselves a horse. Excellent. Now I'm thinking, knight to here threatens mate. Pew! Oh, it's not quite mate. He can... No, it is. It is. It only is, because the rook's guarding the f-file. Ha-ha! I have you now, Steve-O2965. The more coffee goes down, the higher my ELO goes up. The ELO brew. ELO brew, mate. ELO in a cup. It's a good idea. Another thought is queen here. What's that about? What's the idea with that? Whatever you do now, you just got to be careful of that, because that is checkity mate. Chickity mate, bait. Love a good checkmate, mate. Now look, queen here, right? Oh, now the queen's defending that one, but I'm actually attacking that. Check that out. Check it. I'm really attacking this. I'm not attacking that at all. Boom, and this is called forcing the exchange of queens. If I want to do it, question is, do I want to do it? Yes. Let's do it. I'm going to be a knight and 2 pawns up, and look at my pawns. Look at them. What a pair of... Have you ever seen such a beautiful pair? Knight's defend... Oh, hang on. He's got to take with the queen. There's no option. Or resign. Oh, hang on, what's he done? Okay, sorry. Got to be careful with these pre-moves, mate. Okay, this pawn's vulnerable, this pawn's defended, this pawn's undefended. So, kind of get the king out of the way and rook to here. Through 1 or 2 routes, depends which one he goes after. Or knight here as well as a thought, where it's defended, then I can play a4, e5. That's the quickest way to make sure everything's defended, isn't it? Oh no, the pawn's not defended then. Okay, I really want to put my knight on that square. So I'm going to come here and attack this. Ideally... that wasn't very nice. Right, rook across here, getting ready to come here and defend everything. Have to be careful about the safety of His Majesty. He's just dropped a pawn. Easily done. And he's resigned. Interesting game. Okay, let's do a game report, and then after that I will update my notes. Game report is available, I think, on the beta program. If not, it's available for everybody. I'm not sure. I think it's... Ooh! Looks like there's a blunder in here. Should we go and see what that is? Knight here. He could have taken my queen. I know, you were sitting there, eating your sandwich, watching YouTube going, he's attacked your queen! You fool! Your queen! Everyone's there spitting breadcrumbs at the screen, at the laptop, at the tablet, whatever. Your queen! So anyway, so there you go. A healthy dose of dumbass from me. And he took a while over that move as well, if I recall. What on earth? So we traded, and both of us missed the fact that his knight was attacking my queen. Jesus on a stick. Well, he deserves 32 accuracy. I'm not sure I deserve 72, but let's see. So, Vienna Gambit, declined, main line. Takes, takes, book. Takes, takes. Okay. All fine so far. And now this, it appears, is inaccurate. And the question is, why? It's a mistake because of bishop b5. Bishop b5 check. Knight blocks. This is weird. It's not doing the normal report thing. Okay. So, but that is the best move at that point. So what did I play? I played bishop to there, threatening mate. It says it's good, but could have done better. And that's a mistake. Best. Yep. So from that point it was going well. I just had a moment of insanity going from +4 to -9 if I'd lost my queen. Okay, so we'll leave it there. I'm going to update my notes so I know what to do in future if I ever find this particular line. Please get something to wipe down your screen. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.